Hi guys, my name is Megan and today I've got my 2025 reading goals for you. Alright, so it is officially the new year and that means new reading goals. So let's go ahead and dive into what my goals for the year are. So goal number one is the amount of books I'd like to read this year. This year I'm planning to set my minimum at 75 and with a secondary goal of at least 90, which I feel is actually attainable because in 2024 I read over 100 books. So that's where I'm at right now. 75 I feel like is a good minimum to get to. Next up I have one that I'm continuing from last year, and that is to explore a new genre or a new subgenre to me. Yeah, this one I feel like I did really well and I've got kind of interested in some new genres and subgenres, so hopefully we'll see where this goes. Next up is to read more books by non-white authors. I feel like I did really well this last year. About a quarter of the books that I read were by non-white authors, so I'm hoping to keep that momentum going into this year and maybe up that a little bit. Next up is to reread the Fence graphic novels because there's a new one coming out in January, so sometime this month I think. Supposedly it's coming out in January. It's released sometime this year, so I'd really like to be caught up and actually remember what's going on in the graphic novels. Next up is to read at least one audiobook. So audiobooks I find hard to listen to sometimes because I like podcasts so much and I like being immersed into the world, and sometimes I find that hard with audiobooks. So I'm hoping to find one that I will really like this year. So if you have suggestions, let me know down below. Another one is one that's always on my reading goals is to work on my Kindle TBR, because for every book that I read I end up with 5 or 6 new ones added to my Kindle TBR, and even if they are just novellas and little shorts from authors, they add up quickly. Next I have participate in a reading challenge, just because I didn't really participate in any last year. I mean, I did the alphabet challenge, didn't finish that I don't think, and I did a romance challenge in February and that was about it. So I'd like to participate in another reading challenge. If you guys know of any, let me know down below. And then the last goal that I have for myself is to read more fantasy books, because last year I finally was able to get back into them and I found some new ones that I absolutely adore. So I would like to kind of keep that momentum going. If you guys have any fantasy book recommendations, let me know down below. All right, so those are my 2025 reading goals. So what are some of your guys' reading goals? Let me know down below. If you guys like this video, don't forget the like button. If you haven't already but would like to, go and hit the subscribe button. And if you'd like to follow me on social media for more bookish stuff, check out the links down below. Alrighty, bye guys.